This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you click on the link in the description below, it'll take you to their store and they'll know I sent you there. Alright, before we jump into another premiere draft for Ikoria, Lair, Behemoths, I want to remind everyone my content's sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can visit them from YouTube by clicking on the link in the description below, and on Twitch by clicking on their panel below. They have all the Ikoria, Lair, Behemoth stuff you could want, plus Commander 2020, all of it. So check them out right now. I'll go ahead and jump in here. Thanks for the follow, Sevi. Ooh. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is that I think the Godzilla thing is the coolest thing ever, and 1 is that I don't care about it at all, it's a 1. So, you know. Come on, filled seat. Okay, ooh, man. Okay, so Lava Brink Venturer is good, but I don't know that I think it's better than Heartless Act. Heartless Act is really good removal. Void Beckoner is nice too. I like Frostlinks. Those things are all good, but I think Heartless Act is a little better than Lava Brink Venturer. This format has, with all the mutate and all the bombs, having kill spells is important, and Heartless Act kills a lot of things, so we will take it. There aren't that many uncommons that I think I would have taken over the removal spell. I mean, taken over the Venturer, but that's one of them. Okay, so I'm not really into this. It seems like it's hard to make it work in limited. It's kind of it's a very cool design, but hard to make it work in limited. I kind of want Necropanther, I think. It's a great mutate creature, reanimates something. Cavern Whisper is not bad. I don't hate Migration Path either. Don't mind the Sandworm, but yeah, we'll take the Panther. We haven't had a losing record yet in this format, but we haven't really done super well yet either. So that is what we're looking at. So we'd prefer to end up like breaking through with a really good one, as opposed to, you know, doing bad. Ooh, Grim Dancer is something I'm very into. Pack 3. I like Frill Scare Mentor as well, but you know we're already in this color, and I think Grim Dancer is one of the best uncommons in the set anyway. So we definitely take the Grim Dancer. Yeah, it is double hybrid. Free Surveil every turn for 4 mana, 3/8, and it's not that easy to cast, is in fact not great, Spunky Sniffer. Not so good, I don't think. So Avian Oddity is probably the best card here, and I think it's what I take. We could end up blue-black, splashing the Necropanther. Yeah. I think we'd rather have the Oddity than the Great Horn as well. Okay. Probably Essence Scatter here. Yeah, I like Essence Scatter more than everything else here, really. Ooh, I do love Reconnaissance Mission. If you can end up with enough evasion, it can take over games. Another Essence Scatter. I'm leaning towards Reconnaissance Mission. We've got Menace already and Flying already. And it has the highest ceiling in this pack by a wide margin. And it always has Cycle, too, so that's the great thing about it. It's always playable, but if you're in a deck that is heavy on evasion, it's really good. I think one of my first drafts in the format, I actually drafted one and had a bunch of flying, and it went pretty well. So speaking of a bunch of flying, no, I don't think we want to take a white card. I do think Vulpikeet would go well with our plan, but our 2 black cards are so good that it's going to take a lot to get me to abandon them. Granted, splashing Heartless Act is no problem, but I think we take the Subdual. It's a decent card no matter what, so I'm going to take it. Okay, so Phase Dolphin pairs quite well with Reconnaissance Mission, and I like it more than Frostveil Ambush. We can mutate onto it, etc. Subdual is, I think it's solid. I think that's a good place to go. It's not premium. It is nice that you can prevent a mutate trigger from happening if you cast it in response, etc. So, right now I'd say we're just blue-black splashing. We don't have to even run any white mana. We will, if we pick up a gain land that adds, if we can pick one up that adds white, we'd probably take it, but we can mutate this right now, so. So, Whisper Squad number 1, I don't think so. Probably just an Essence Scatter. I don't usually want more than 2 Essence Scatters, but I think it's where we go. Alright, so here's a land that would help our mana, but there's also another Phase Dolphin. Is this a time where it's worth taking a gain land? I think it might be. If I didn't have Reconnaissance Mission, I'd probably say it absolutely is. But with Reconnaissance Mission, Phase Dolphin definitely moves up a little bit. But, yeah, I think it is the land. Okay, Essence Scatter number 3. Not especially interested in that. I'm also not that interested in Keep Safe, but I guess we'll take a Keep Safe. We're not going to be sideboarding, so it probably doesn't matter. We can cycle this if we really had to, and we could still potentially end up in white, so there you go. Okay, so Corpse Churn. I think Bargain's better than Corpse Churn on average, for sure. Suffocating Fumes, I mean, could do worse. We need to get some bombs, man. That is something, we keep running into them, and our decks have done okay against people who don't have the bombs. And then we run into a bomb, and it's like, well. Ooh, okay, well. This is a strong pack. I kind of hate that these are both in the same pack, the Mythos and the Boon, but the Boon is definitely amazing. Capture Sphere is really good, too. Both of these are nice, but Mythos is better. We're not going to be able to do more than copy, like 99% of the time. But I think we take it here. You can ask a draft-related question, yeah. I'm all about the questions. So yeah, we'll take the Mythos over the Boon. The Triomes are pretty nice fixing, but I don't think that's going to help us. Yeah, if we can pick up some random lands to maybe occasionally manage to cast our Mythos for the extra trigger, we will. But yeah, here we take Capture Sphere. Well, we're looking at Thieving Otter or Bushmeat Poacher or Evolving Wilds. We went 3-3 in the first draft, so not that great of a first one. The Terran's kind of on the table too. I'm sort of thinking Evolving Wilds here. Yeah, as much as I like the Otter, maybe I should be more in on it. Ah, crap. Can't get used to the timer. Well, we can actually mutate this. I kind of forgot we could do that. So that might have actually been what we wanted to do anyway. I'll take it. Death's Oasis is nice, but I think Blood Curdle is more consistently good. Removal is nice. Another Blood Curdle, sure. Back-to-back Blood Curdles, that's nice. Yeah, the auto pick might have done what we should have done, so that works for me. I think you should play it with 40 with no companion. Your deck is just going to be so much less powerful and so much less consistent in every way if that's what you try to do. So, you know, these lands are worth looking at a little bit because we have Mythos, but I think we take of one mind here. So, I don't like most of the stuff in this pack. I mean, I think Memory Leak, Unexpected Fangs are fine, but don't really like Convolute. The Crystals, not that good for us. So, let's go with Memory Leak. Alright, here we kind of need 2-drop creatures, so I think I need to take this Facet Reader. Ooh, man, this boon came back? Yes, please. I'm a little surprised by that. I don't know how boon wheels. Must be the bots. That's the funny thing, is people always acted like certain things would never happen with real drafters, but they happen all the time. So, okay, Lurking Deadeye's not bad. I like it more than the first Whisper Squad anyway. I wouldn't mind some more fixing. I wouldn't mind some awesome bomb. But I think our deck's coming together pretty nicely. I'm probably not going to play Memory Leak. So, Bushmeat Poacher, Anticipate, or Terran? I mean, right now, I guess we're interested in the Terran because of evasion, but yeah, I think I'll go with the Terran for now. It may not make the cut, but yeah, and here I'll take a Bushmeat Poacher, so that worked out. I could take a Blossoming Sands. Nah, it's not worth it. Doesn't do anything for us. Night Veil Ambush. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about how it pairs with Phase Dolphin. So here's where we take one of these to occasionally maybe set up our Mythos. So, wow. We could have had 2 Death's Oases. Okay. Well, not the most exciting pack for us. We're still hurting for 2-drops, I think. Yeah, I mean, you're not desperate for them in this format, I don't think, but you do kind of want them. That said, I think Cavern Whisperer is probably the best thing for us here. Yeah. Dire Tactics would be the pack one, pick one choice. I don't think we can get away with splashing the Tactics. I mean, if I knew I could, that's definitely what I would have done. How many things with Flash do we have? We have a few. 1. I think we might just... I think we have 2. I think we have 3 things with Flash. I think we probably just want Boot Nipper, that is. It's tempting to take Thornwood Falls here, but we really need 2s. We currently have, like, none, so making sure we get some's important. I will take a 3rd Blood Curdle. Blitz Leech and Easy Prey are nice, but they're not Blood Curdle. This doesn't seem bad for us. It lets us have a chance to... Yeah, I think we want to take the Crystal. We can cycle it away if we don't want it, and it makes it so we can easily cast, or we're more likely to be able to hard cast the Mutate guys we have. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, I think I take Dead Weight here. There's another Dire Tactics to think about. There's also a Zagoth Crystal, which also is good for our mana. And means we can maybe once manage to pull off our silly Mythos. I guess we also have... What does our crystal here do? It adds white, so splashing Dire Tactics is increasingly attractive, I guess. But I think we have a ton of removal, so I'm going to take the crystal here. Okay. You know, we really need 2-drops, but in a world where we don't have any, maybe 3 Essence Scatters is just what we want. Probably not, though. I think I take the Gust here. Here we'll take another Phase Dolphin. Black has had like the damage assassinate ability for a long time, but I can't tell you exactly when it happened. We've got a lot of removal. We don't have the best finishers in the world, but I think we can get it done. We've got pretty good fixing. Yeah, we have some trimming to do for sure. Okay, I think... Oh, man. More good mana? Do we need a 2-drop more than we need even better mana? Probably. Maybe. Evolving Wilds makes things interesting. That's for sure. But I think we need the 2-drop. I'm going to end up cutting that 2-drop. Watch. Yeah, it probably was the Wilds. The timer had me move more quickly than I needed to. I think if I thought about it longer, that's where I would have ended up. Because it's more likely the Wilds makes the deck, basically, than it is Facet Reader makes the deck. So, yeah, I think you're right. It's going to be interesting to trim this. I don't... You know, we have a bunch of removal already, so I guess it's not that special. But, take a Blossoming Sands. Would be nice to pick up a land we can actually use. Well, there's a Dire Tactics. We need to think about whether we want to splash that, because I think we can. But I don't know if we should. Because we have these 2 crystals. One of them adds white. Yeah, that's not it. Oh, we did pick up that Blossoming Sands, but that doesn't... That's not that good for us. Alright. So I think the answer is no on Dire Tactics. We have so much removal that I think... I think we're good. Yeah. So we're probably going to get rid of things like Dark Bargain, which don't actually do things, you know, things like that. We only have 13 creatures. It makes Bushmeat Poacher a little more less attractive. Oh, man. I think our Necropanther actually sucks. Because we only have 3... We only have 6 creatures Necropanther can get back. That, well, it's probably enough. It's probably enough, let's be real. 6 is probably enough. It's not ideal, but it is probably enough. Man. So I don't know that we need something like Deadeye. Our 4s are really where we need to do some trimming. That much is clear. Is Reconnaissance Mission even good in this deck in the end? I think we have enough evasiveness that it probably is. We might just want to cut off 1 mind, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we probably do. So... I like the mana crystals. I mean, I don't love them, but the fact that they cycle helps really mitigate against any problems they may have. But yeah, we need to cut 4s, so I think I'm going to cut Bushmeat Poacher. This is kind of a 3. We can stick it there, pretend it's a 3. So, is our plan to have any, like, real finishers, or is it mostly just kill everything they have and kill them with unimpressive creatures? That's kind of... The question basically is whether we want the Terron, because it's not great. It's not great. How many... Yeah, that's true, too. The mutate gets a little bit worse. They can all mutate onto our 3-drops, but the mutate does get a little bit worse. Maybe it's just worth cutting both of these guys, huh? And holding on to the win conditions and making our mana a little better. Yeah, maybe that's just the plan. We're not great at mutating, and especially Necropanther doesn't have that many targets. What does it look like if we do this? And then we probably only hold on to one of these crystals. Yeah, we don't have a ton of creatures, that's true. That is a good point. Oh. Whatever. Yeah, we're in a weird place. I think with all the removal we have... Yeah, we only have 9 creatures is the thing. So maybe we have to cut stuff like Of One Mind and Gust of Wind to shove some more creatures in here. And then cut one of these crystals. Maybe both, but... I think the chance of being able to do the Mythos is worth running one of them. They both add blue, so, or not blue, but, well, they both add blue and red. Or no, they don't, but they do, what color am I thinking of here? Green, that's the one we're looking for. Yeah, we probably don't desperately need more creatures. That's probably true. So I'm going to cut 1 crystal. Yeah, Mutual Destruction won't be good because we don't have that many creatures. We could run something like Memory Leak instead, or Suffocating Fumes if we want to try to be super controlling. I do think the Lurker probably should make it into the deck. I think it should make it. It's going to have enough things to bring back that, you know, I think it's a decent plan, and yeah. And so, I don't think we need to run... Although our mana is going to be better... Yeah. I don't think I want to run any real forests. I think we can get away without any of them. Yeah. Yeah. So let's go with this. Oh, we do have this Blitz Leech. Kind of forgot about him. Blitz Leech is interesting. And so is Lurking Deadeye. I did not grab an Evolving Wilds. I should have, is what we decided, but I didn't. So... Nah, I think the Lurker's worth it. We have enough non-humans that one of these guys is worth it, yeah. So... Yeah, we just need to add some more lands. I guess we need more blue than we do black. All right. Weird curve. Not sure how I feel about this deck. See where we end up. I like the leech, but I feel like we have so much removal that we don't need something like it. I think the cycling deck's pretty fun, and the mutate deck's pretty fun. The more heavy, you know, those are two mechanics that every color pair has, but yeah, interesting. Uh-oh. They have Kahira. That means we want our Essence Scatter probably, right? This hand is weird. I think we have to mulligan it. This one's a lot better. Might be the kind of hand where we just cycle away the boon, unfortunately, but... I'm not going to do it yet, but... Yeah, it can do 2-for-1s for sure. It's just... It does 2-for-1s, but they are pretty situational. Okay, well, we got a Blood Curdle to deal with the, Kahira, at least. Giving Menace to Phase Dolphin might be interesting. Yeah, we'll go ahead and... Look out. Well, our mana's not being very nice. This might be a situation where we just want to play our Oddity. I think it probably is. Let's attack. Has Menace, so... Yeah, we'll just play our Oddity. May need to cycle away this boon at some point soon. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Okay. Well, I'm gonna cycle this boon right now. Just what I wanted. I think we just have to leave our stuff back and end our turn. Okay, I think we go for this. There's a chance it doesn't go so well, but... We'd rather have a 4/4 flyer. I mean, I think normally you would, but I feel like I need to leave back the Oddity to block anyway. I think I'd probably still rather have a 4/4 flyer. Gross. Real gross. We do still get a 2/4 out of the deal, at least. Okay. Kind of okay with that overall, I have to say. All right, that was a nasty exchange. Okay. Ugh. So we're just going to take 5 here. Yeah. I need to get this 3/6 hexproof down. Gross. Okay, so that's not helping us a whole lot right now, so I'm just going to pitch it. See if we can get something going. Can we afford to just take 10 this turn? I don't think we can. Though we can only prevent 2 of it anyway, so what the heck. Okay. 6 mana. Just playing our 3/6 doesn't do a good job at this point. I guess I can play my Lurker and Mystic Subdual to survive here. Yeah. I don't know what my favorite bird is yet. Probably the Heron, though. Even though I haven't actually got to play with it myself. Do they have a kill spell? Yeah, Death Touch Lifelink might have been better there. And a mulligan. I think we put the Lurker on the bottom in this case. Karuga, huh? So... I'm glad I have Essence Scatter. I can be prepared somewhat for Karuga. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how these companions pan out. I think it might be worth it, depending on how slow the format is, because it's effectively an 8th card that will draw you 2 cards probably on turn 5 and be a 5/4. So... I don't think it's worth it either, but I'm willing to believe that it might be. That's what I would say, I guess. I mean, in my set review... Oh, that is... That's mean. You think they take Heartless Act or Essence Scatter? Probably the Scatter. That's what they do. Okay. So Karuga is going to come down. The only thing I could try to do is kill this so that they don't draw the card, but chances are so good that later on they will draw a card that I don't think it's probably worth it. So let's attack with both of these. Karuga will draw them a card for every 3 mana or greater permanent they have in play. So I think we just play our Avian Oddity here again. If this format's slow enough, Karuga really might be worth it. I mean, you're just not running 1s and 2s, right? I mean, that seems fairly doable. I see. Ooh, that's nice. Drawing an Essence Scatter there is pretty big. I do love the art on this one. Of course, it's Seb McKinnon. Man, I can't believe I drew my other Essence Scatter. They're going to be so mad if they try to... Take that. We're going to hold on to this land because we're going to start looting. Looting is also a little less impressive in this set because of all the cards with cycling. Nice. I think we're going to go with Death Touch on our Boot Nipper. So they know we have Heartless Act. They don't know we have Blood Curdle. I think it's going to be better to use Heartless Act after this resolves than it is to just allow them to get a 3/4. Yeah, I mean, it sucks either way. But if I kill this now, they still have a 3/4 flyer. If I let it resolve, they draw a card. So either way, it's a 2-for-1. I'll let this one go. I'm just going to let them hit me for 3 here. Bad news is they can sack this in response, but I think that's okay, probably. Alright, yeah, so we'll just go ahead and kill this thing. They will sacrifice it. Does mean we get a nice hit in, but it also means they just gained more life and drew another card. So, you know. Okay, so everybody's just going to attack. Let's make you unblockable, I guess. Play Grim Dancer with Menace and Death Touch it, yeah. I could have given it all 3 counters if I combine it with Blood Curdle. They don't have a non-human, so that feels pretty good for us. Alright. Do we leave back Phase Dolphin here? I mean, I can use Blood Curdle to blow up a double block. And I do have another Phase Dolphin after all, so let's yeah, let's make the Nipper unblockable, I guess. Also, if they just double block it, I might just let it happen, honestly. I just might be like, okay. So that lets us get in for 7. And yeah, then I can just play another Phase Dolphin. Although, killing the Poacher is pretty tempting. Because the Poacher causes all kinds of problems. So maybe I do. We do have plenty more removal in our deck, so... So yeah, let's go ahead and Blood Curdle the Poacher. And then we'll put a Menace counter on our Boot Nipper, so that it also is a huge problem. Alright. And we'll end our turn. So we have 2 Death Touch Menace creatures. They have an Everquill Phoenix, though. So that's great. At least they couldn't mutate it yet. They may be able to mutate onto it right now, though. Why does it seem like everyone has bombs except me? We do have our Mythos, which would be good here, obviously. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pitch this land. Activate the ability. Oh, nice. Nicely done. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the swamp. So, I think we just deadweight the Mentor here. And smash for 5, yeah. So, deadweight. Maybe I just go for 7, actually. Yeah, I think I do. Do they have a trick? It's going to be annoying if they have a trick. Although, it would only save it until the end of the turn, so... Unless it's a counter. Okay, so... Interesting. I think now we just end our turn. Because this is just going to die. It put a trample counter on it, not anything else, so... I think we wait a turn. They're trying to find something to save him. I think it was worth it. Okay, so I think we're gonna pitch another Facet Reader to the other one. Nice. Okay, well that should get pretty close to getting us there. Yeah, it definitely didn't seem worth it to do what they do. I agree with you. If that's what you mean. Oh yeah, the flyer did already have Menace. Good call. I think they're dead. Like, how are they going to block? And not die? Yeah, it definitely wasn't worth it for them. It gives me a 2-for-1. I wouldn't have won on that turn, but I would have gotten close, so I guess that was sort of their reasoning. Menace, Menace, Menace. Yeah. Huh. Can we get away with keeping this hand? Cycle away reconnaissance mission if we don't draw anything early. I don't think we can, though. I mean, we do have decent early removal. I don't think we can do it. Okay, well, this one's not much better, but I will keep it. We'll put an island on the bottom. That first one is probably better. Oh, that's annoying. That is so annoying. I'm gonna have to play this crystal because I need the black mana. If you can't kill that thing right away, it's pretty frustrating. Okay, well, still gonna do it. So I could do Menace and, I mean, Death Touch and Lifelink on this, and then give it the other one with Blood Curdle. So this thing between ramping and filling your graveyard is so good. I mean, you know, they gave it a significant downside in that it only has 1 toughness, but man. Well, that's not great. I'm not very happy about either of these things. I'm kind of leaning towards playing our Grim Dancer. Yeah. I'm going to play the Grim Dancer here. And give it Death Touch and Lifelink? Nah, I think Menace is still better. Even though we have Blood Curdle, I think just gives us a better card. So we can just kill Chevil on our next turn, so, yeah. He's a pretty cool card. Both of these are pretty cool cards, actually. Yeah, it's not good. So this is really bad, because even if I kill Cheville now, they can get it back. And if I put Capture Sphere on Cheville, it's not really going to accomplish anything. So it's kind of an ugly situation here. I think I'm just going to cast my Oddity. If you can just stock up on removal and just keep killing everything that you put a counter on, it's gross. Real gross. Okay. I like that, I think. So I think we kill Cheville here with our Blood Curdle. They can get him back, but... yeah, that was probably stupid. I kind of forgot they could get him back even though I said it a minute ago. So yeah, they can just mutate onto this and return Cheville. Which is exactly what they'll do. Interesting, okay. Well, I think we're going to go all in on a mutate here, which is very dangerous because of Cheville and such, but I can still deadweight something if I want to, yeah, so... I think getting the card out of their hand is worth it. Looks like it was. And then, yeah, I think we deadweight the Prophet. Ugh. It's almost like we may as well attack here. Because if I'm not planning on blocking, so we're going to go for it. I don't think you can look at mutating as making you sacrifice the flyer straight up. I mean, it's close, but it's not exactly that. I think in this case it was worth it. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. What do I copy? Their Cheville? That's probably the answer. I guess having two 4/4 menaces could be pretty big at helping us survive. But... man, hard decision here. So we could copy this. It would have all of these abilities, but it wouldn't be able to make them discard a card. I could copy Cheville. He discarded a real card. I think we want to copy Cheville. We're not going to win this race if we just make another Cavern Whisperer thing. Oh... well, we're dead. We are dead. This has Menace. I guess maybe we survive if we block here. Really sucks that the counter went on the Boneyard Lurker. Yep. And that'll do it. I think it's a little early to like be sure about what a best deck is, but black-green does seem good. Ugh. I guess we can keep this thanks to the cycling, but I don't think we should. Okay. Seems like you're really at a disadvantage if you don't have, like, a bunch of mutate in this set. That's for sure. Are we at the point where we can cycle away our crystal? I don't think so. We need double black at some point, so... It doesn't tap my creature, so I'm pretty okay with them doing that. Yeah, we'll play the backwater here. And I think we'll just end our turn. We can play Mystic Subdual to shut down a mutate shenanigans here, or Blood Curdle. We can do either one, but yeah. Okay. So, the Otter... Oh, didn't attack me. Okay, that works for me. I think it's time to start looting. Yeah, we'll pitch the island. Do we want to hold on to this? 4, 5. I think we kind of need to get to 6 lands at some point. That way we can Curdle and Essence Scatter if we need to. So, yeah, I think that works. Okay, so we have options here. I think I'm going to have to use Mystic Subdual on this Otter, sadly. Okay. Doesn't really matter a whole lot here. I'm going to... I think I do counter it because I have the mana for it right now and I may not later. Oh, crap! Oh, I deserve that. It even asked me if I was sure, and I said yes. I'm smart. Real smart. Ugh. Alright. Well, we deserve to lose. Not much more can be said other than that. Yeah, I know. I should have known it was asking me for a reason. I definitely disregarded it when I should not have. Basically throwing a card away. We're going to cycle. I mean, we have to draw some action or we're going to be dead in a hurry. So holding on to this. I mean, if we draw our whatchamacallit, what am I trying to think of? The Triumph or whatever, the Mythos. If we draw a Mythos and we have our Bloodfell Caves, we would be able to do both. But I still think, like, yeah. So, passive attackers. Yeah, that's what happened. I tried to counter the flash bug, as you put it. I'm just going to take 5. Extra rip indeed. Well, I don't think... Wait, it's not going to have its ability still. So I think we let it have the counter. It's still not going to draw them cards, so we'll just take the damage. And then we're going to... Okay. We're gonna deadweight the Night Bonder. And end our turn. Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's what he meant to do. That's probably what he meant to do. That he should have chosen that modal option. Okay, so... I think... Well... Let's block first. Then... Yeah, no, we're just gonna take 3. Alright. Okay, well. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 6 mana. That means we can Blood Curdle and Essence Scatter if we need to. So, this turn... Do I just let that resolve? I think I do. Even though I have mana for Essence Scatter, it looks like I'm going to have mana for it for a while. So, I'm not real worried about it. Okay. Ooh. I think it's likely we survive, so I think I just have to go for it with this boon. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Okay. Okay. All right. So, I think we want Lifelink and Death Touch in this case. I think we may be able to turn this one around despite that misplay. We've got a bunch of removal. So, Yeah. Could also play the Whisperer here. Just hard cast it. It might be better at this stage, but I think I'm going to be a little more cautious and leave up mana for our removal. But it probably will be better at some point to do Cavern Whisperer. Thank you for the follow, Daru Daru and Autumn Fallen 34, who I think I just played in our last game. It's not who we're playing now. Yeah, so we're going to Essence Scatter that. It can cause us problems immediately. I don't really want to deal with problems immediately. Yeah. So, I'm probably going to have to chump block with this Facet Reader here. That's probably the thing we're going to do. I don't really want to trade our Grim Dancer, so I will not. And we drew another one anyway, so there you go. Okay, so 3, 6, 7. We have 8 mana. So I could mutate, and leave up Blood Curdle, but that doesn't really seem worth it. I think I'm just going to play another Facet Reader. And we'll end our turn. I've drawn... Oh my god, they have a huge deck. So we're going to have to find a way to win. I think we would have drawn too many cards anyway. I'm going to declare a block. But... Ouch. Okay, well... Better than blocking with my Grim Dancer. So we're just going to cast you as a creature. I can actually attack here without a whole lot of problems. I think I do it. Yeah. The life gain is big right here. If I can get rid of this Shimmerer, which I can, with Capture Sphere, I ought to be able to start attacking more aggressively. Okay, good. I like that. Ooh. Yes, please. All right. Do I go super aggressive here and use my Capture Sphere to tap down the Shimmerer? I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Then I can start drawing cards. I think I'm going to hold off a turn. Yeah. I have 15 cards left in my deck, so we have plenty of time. Imagine if I hadn't made the misplay I did, huh? I guess we probably would have turned the corner. Okay, so we're going to go real aggressive here, and we're going to put Capture Sphere on the Shimmerer. Man, they have lots of ways they can double block Cavern Whisperer, so maybe that wasn't worth it. It's probably going to be worth it here to attack with our Dancer, though. Yeah, I can kill all 3 of them, so I might as well. Alright, then we'll end our turn. Got us back up to 9. Kill that egg. We're going to go with Death Touch. Nice. Time to start drawing cards. You can't really block either of them. So, I mean, you can, but it's not going to do you a whole lot of good. It is nice that's a May clause, because that might come up. Well, we've got answers for anything they might play. Down to 8 cards. So, I think we'll use the Curdle here. Yeah, we got there. That was a fun comeback. Drawing a bunch of cards. They couldn't do a finishing blow when they had the chance, and then we drew about 1,000,000 cards, so... Mulligan. Okay. This is acceptable. God, we need blue mana. We gotta hold on to the cycling here. The opponent also had like a 60-card deck. I think that played a role in helping us win. Thank you for the follow. The Beam Project. And Daru, and anyone else I forgot to think. This hand is so bad. But it's just already a mulligan hand, so we kind of have to keep it. Probably get rid of the Whisperer, I guess. Or the Facet Reader. That was like watching two. You're not wrong there. That's what our first draft was like too. So, I probably get rid of Facet Reader. I don't know. It's a hard choice. I know I don't want to get rid of Reconnaissance Mission. We're sadly going to have to cycle it. even if we never draw blue mana, we can at least play these eventually. This is our second draft of the day. A dude with good. So we're going to keep 6. That much I know. What I don't know is what I want to get rid of. I don't know. I think... I think it's Facet Reader. Our games have been slow and not that compelling. Okay, well, that worked out. We'll just go ahead and play the tap land. Don't have to scry now, necessarily. Scry. Cycle. We still might, but... I think I'm going to go ahead and leave up mana for Essence Scatter here. Playing Facet Reader accomplishes very little. And they may mutate here. Of course, if they don't do anything, it's going to hurt. I never get that mana back, but... Gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, that we will Essence Scatter. And here... Do we just slam our reconnaissance mission? Yeah, I think we do. If they mutate and make us discard, I think we chuck Facet Reader. So I think we play this. It means we can play Cavern Whisperer next turn and our Facet Reader this turn, so might as well. I have mostly only lost from bombs yet. I don't really haven't had the greatest luck with straight up bombs yet. Some scary mutation's about to happen. Well, maybe not. Well, I think I block the Phase Dolphin. If they want to use a trick to kill Facet Reader, I'm all for it. Man, with all that mana up, I'm kind of afraid of what might happen here. Well, oh well. I can't really afford to play around anything here. I guess I can start looting and leave up Blood Curdle. Maybe I can't afford to play around it here. Yeah, I don't hate it. Let's play around. The new land art looks cool. This is probably the first time I've looked at it. I've noticed the Evolving Wilds, new Evolving Wilds has really cool art, but yeah. Alright, so we're going to take the 1 here. Yeah, the Triomes, you're right, the Triomes also look really cool. Alright. I think we'll still hold off. We're just going to keep looting. You know, eventually they're going to have to play something else, right? Right? Are they just going to kill me with a Glimmer Bell this whole time? Okay, they did play something. Let's hope they can't convolute my Blood Curdle here, huh? Well, they didn't convolute it, at least. We're gonna have to find removal in a hurry. Well, there's some, but... Oh yeah, he's not gonna have a counter yet, so that's good. 3, 4, 5. So if we play this, we can do all of it. So I think we do. I think we go Heartless Act. Destroy target creature with no counters on it. And then play this. And we hope to start drawing some cards. Well, so much for that plan. Now they can hit me for 2 a turn. Look out. Okay, so we can't block anymore, so there's no reason to ever not be looting on our own turn anymore. Okay, hello. This bailed us out of our last game. Let's see if we can do it here. Well, that Mythos is pretty good. There's not a lot of great targets for it yet. Ooh, shoot. We can actually cast it for Teamer mana, though. Again, not any great targets for it right this second, but... Okay. Well, let's try to play this Avian Oddity. See what happens there. If it's Convolute, I can pay for it. Okay. We're playing blue-black stuff. Yeah, the Phase Dolphin will help us start drawing. It's probably what the plan is now. And I'm going to hold on to this land to cycle it away. And or discard it to their mutate guy. Man, there just aren't any good targets for this Mythos. I mean, I can't even make something that can fight something else on this table and kill it because the stats are all so lopsided towards toughness. He'll probably play Gyruda. Yeah, that would be a great target. I think I attack with these two on our turn and start the card drawing. That's a pretty good target. If only because I get to make a 2/2 that'll tap down one of their things, and then... Yeah, I mean, it's not a great target, certainly, but it is a target, nonetheless. Okay, so... You have Menace, right? Yeah, so we'll go ahead and block him. Thank God they didn't have Void Beckoner there, huh? That would have been fun. Okay. So here's my plan. It is to attack with both of these. Then I think I'm going to Mythos my own Avian Oddity and use it to fight their Frostlinks. I think that's my best play here. Yeah, so copy Avian Oddity. See if they mess this up for us. Maybe I should have waited. Alright. That works out pretty well then. We can also give Menace to one of them. And kill something at the same time. Seems pretty good. Man, the boon has been nice, that's for sure. Okay. We're at 14 cards. That's plenty. I guess I'll also attack with my Dolphin. I'm going to actually leave Facet Reader back so that we can continue to loot. Gross. I can at least kill it before anything really happens. That's good news. Oh, except I'm going to kill my poor Facet Reader. Fine. Be like that. Guess I should have looted in response, huh? Who wants Menace? Makes one of my flyers unblockable, so I guess that's what I'll do. I am glad this is a May trigger, because that can definitely come up. Alright, well, we're not looting anymore, sadly. So we're probably just taking a hit here. But it's a race we win now, more or less. Guess I kind of need to leave the Dolphin back if I really want to win this race. Well, probably not. Well, yeah, it doesn't actually accomplish anything, so we will. Man, I love drawing cards. This guy's great here. We go Death Touch. Are we at low enough life that we'd rather have Lifelink? I think maybe we are. Just to be safe. We'll give Death Touch to this one, though. And end our turn. So we can counter any creature they play, shut down any creature they play, stop a mutate, kill something small. I'd say we're in great shape. Yeah, he's gonna rumble, and that's fine. We'll take the 1 here. Okay, so we have so much stuff in our hand that I think I'm cool with playing Capture Sphere here to tap down the Crustacean. Okay, so now we can also go Blood Curdle on Phase Dolphin. And we're going to give Grim Dancer Menace. And make Boot Nipper unblockable, basically. 2, 4, 7, 9, 10. We probably don't want to draw all the cards here. I might just draw like 2. They're just going to take it all. They must not realize it's a May clause. If it weren't a May clause, this would make some sense, but... So we're going to draw 1, and maybe a second one, and then we're going to decline the rest of them. And... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. And we just end our turn here. Just in case they have a way to mill us or something. So it seems like with all the removal we have, if we can get Reconnaissance Mission down, we seem to win games just with dudes. Well, sorry. Alright, we got there. Alright, we're going to get to at least 3 and 3 with this one, too, at least. Our day of mediocrity. Alright, I will be right back, and then we'll continue with this draft. Alright. I think the Kraken would be something that would actually work in this deck. In a worst-case scenario, it has cycling, you know? So, but it's probably comparable to Reconnaissance Mission in this deck in that you kind of need the board to be right to really make it matter, but... so they're going first. I think we can get away with a keep when they're going first on this hand. Keep 7. Okay. Probably going to be Essence Scattering their turn 3 play if they have one. Alright. So we're going to end our turn. I think I may cycle the Crystal. If they don't play something, I can Essence Scatter here. They do, though, so... it works for me. Alright, so I think we'd rather play Phase Dolphin than Crystal here. We're not exactly desperate to ramp into anything right now, so... And... okay, so... let's attack. Yeah, Companion's interesting. It really may turn out that Companion, no matter what the requirements are, basically, are worth it. Because you getting an extra card in your hand, it turns out, is just that good. Alright, so we're going to play the Crystal now. We have the time to do it, so we're going to do it. And then we'll play Facet Reader. Our opponent's probably glad we're not like an aggro deck, given their situation. And we're just, like, dirtling around over here. Okay. So... I'm going to Capture Sphere here because it does enough to shut down the creature. I don't need to use Blood Curdle just yet. We would rather loot than do 1 damage here, I think. Yeah, the odd even ones might be too hard. That one's probably true. They have their white mana now. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna loot. Send away a swamp. Well, there's another blood curdle. Alright, so I think it's time to use blood curdle. Should have held onto that land, by the way, but whatever. And we're gonna put this here, and in this case we are just gonna attack with both. Yeah, the odd even ones might still be worth it. I don't know. If you can really make your deck work, they might be worth it. This is going to be pretty gross. It'll turn off the mutate, so... It'll turn off the mutate trigger. Hey, look, it's our friend, Boon of the Wishgiver. So we're going to attack with our Menace Dolphin here. Look out. And we're going to cast our Boon, which has been maybe just as important as Reconnaissance Mission. So we need to hit our red land, and then we can really get there on our Mythos. So we can copy this, though. Oh, never mind. It'll be copied without any of the abilities and whatnot, so we don't really want that. We don't really want that. Ooh, interesting. See if they can do some silly stuff with that. There's definitely potential to do silly stuff. All right, so we're gonna loot. Yeah, it will still be a 4/4 that can fight. Oh, except it can't fight without red mana, so it won't be. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is basically a free attack, so I'm gonna take it. Yeah, if I had red mana, it'd be able to fight. Since it can't fight, it doesn't really seem worth it to me, though. Is it worth tapping out here to play the big Terran? Yeah, it probably is. It also gives us a good target, so let's just do it and go with flying. I really want my red mana. I'm being greedy with my Mythos, but... I'm not being that greedy with it, honestly. There's not anything I can do with it, really. So it's like... You know... Hey! Alright, and now I'm definitely going to be greedy. Alright, so let's attack with our Terran and just our Terran. If they do some kind of block, things will get interesting here. I can, like, kill whatever they decide to block with. Yeah, we're 3-2 right now. We are 3-2. Alright, so you're going to Divine Arrow my guy. I'll let that happen. I can decide whether I want to kill something. Yeah, I can really blow up this double block. Yeah, okay. We didn't even get to do our silly stuff we were about to do, man. I think they wanted to block with their guy and Divine Arrow it, but we would have been able to deal with that too. Right, I think we can keep this with the opponent going first. We can always throw away our reconnaissance mission if we have to. Yeah. Don't love having the Terron in my opening hand. Or Cavern Whisperer, really, but I think we can make do. Yeah, I think I may have underrated the boon. I wanted to go higher on it, just because it's so efficient and it has cycling, but in a lot of formats, it wouldn't be like a B, but I think that might be what the boon is in this format. I think that might be what it is. You think they're going to Essence Scatter our 2-drop? Let's find out. Let's go with Death Touch. Yeah, so next turn... Yeah, so we're just going to leave mana up here to either Essence Scatter or cycle Reconnaissance Mission, which cycling Reconnaissance Mission will kind of break my heart, but you got to do what you got to do. So, yeah, we're going to Essence Scatter. Okay, good. We drew a 3rd land. So if we can Cavern Whisperer on Phase Dolphin or Boat Nipper... I always say Boat Nipper. Boot Nipper. That would be pretty useful next turn. Hell, we could even play Reconnaissance... Oh, that's not good. I guess I wouldn't mind copying it, though. I hope they missed. Oh my god, they did. That's horrible. I'm really sorry, opponent, for hoping that on you. Alright, so we're going to take out the last card in their hand here. And, yeah, we'll make the Dolphin bigger. Luck is definitely on our side right now. Variance was on our side there. They do still have this card drawing engine in play, though, so it's not like the coast is clear or anything yet. Or maybe it kind of is. Okay, so I think we play our reconnaissance mission here. And now we start drawing all the cards. Man, I think both my YouTube videos, first 2 YouTube videos for this format, are both going to be blue-black reconnaissance mission decks, basically. Oh yeah, that'll do it. We got real lucky there. I can't believe they missed on that Lead the Stampede. That is, you know, a card with variance like that, that's going to happen sometimes. Sometimes you're also going to draw 5 cards is the flip side, but Have we won a game yet without either drawing Reconnaissance Mission or a boon? I'm not sure we have. So we do have cycling in this hand, but we're also going first. Yeah, I don't think we can keep it. It's slow even with cycling. Okay, this is keepable. I think I'm going to bottom the Dolphin. Yeah. Rather hold on to the other things more at this point anyway. So I think Death Touch is almost always the right answer here. Especially because I can potentially give it Menace in a couple turns. That's sad. So, do I leave mana up here? If I play this Crystal, that means if I draw my Mythos, I'll have them... Yeah, I think we play this... It both make sure we have mana for Mythos later if we draw it, and means we can hard cast Cavern Whisperer next turn, so... Which is not usually the plan, but it's the plan we're going to go with. Wow, that sounds like a gross deck of dude with good. All right. That's mean. So much for that Mythos. I mean, we can still cast it, just not the supercharged version of it. Man, that's kind of frustrating. Man, if I still had that in play, I would not only be able to cast Mythos, I could also leave up Essence Scatter. So the question here is, do I Mythos my own Cavern Whisperer and attack for 4 here and just try to aggro out with our Menace guys? Or... I mean, I think that's probably our best play. Yeah. Having Essence Scatter available would have been nice. Ooh, nasty. Okay. Get out of here. That was a really good draw. Let's give double Menace. Now he has to be blocked by 3 creatures. Thank you for the follow, Crane Guest and Zierwello. Ah, poo. That's a big boy. Yeah, it's not what we're looking for. Yeah, I think we just have to pass now. I think you need 4 Whisper Squads for it to be playable. It'd be awesome if they attacked me with that Honey Mammoth right now. I'm just saying. That's not awesome. Making it a 4/6 doesn't really make a difference. Yeah. I could... Oh, I should have put Mystic Subdual on this and blocked it. That's definitely what I should have done there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, this time we're going to do it at least. Imagine if I'd done it last turn and had 4 more life. Ooh. What permanent can I get back? Cavern Whisperer. That seems pretty good. Does a 4/4 body seem just as good? Nipper Death Touch, yeah, that seems reasonable. The problem with that plan is just that the Nipper can't win us the game, but it does. This is hard. Yeah, I guess that's true. The stalling is a good point. We do have a bunch of removal. So, yeah, we'll get the Nipper. We need to draw better. Yeah. Hello. Okay. Do what we need you to do. I should have left the swamp up. Okay, well. Drawing a couple removal spells there seems pretty good. We have to hope we can survive, but I believe in us. Okay, good. Good. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and Heartless Act the Mammoth here. And we're going to start attacking with our Menace creature. What the heck? Did I already play my land? Why is it highlighting them? Yeah, Boone has been good. That's for sure. Probably a B. Gave it a C+, even though it's a card I love, but I just didn't think this format would... Oh, great. I think we're still okay. I think we're probably still okay. Depends what they exile, but I think we're probably still okay. Oh my god, did they have Vivian as well? They have Vivian. We're gonna win, but they have Vivian and Luca. That is absolutely absurd. My god. Turns out if you just draw your Boon every game, you know. So far, the 2 decks I've had winning records with, everything else I've had a 3-3 with, have been blue-black reconnaissance mission decks, basically. Control decks, more or less. We're going to try to go for our first 7-win performance in this format. That'd be good, right? Ooh. Well, they're going first. I think we can keep this. Yeah, I think we can manage. They have Yorion, so this is somebody with like a 60-card deck. Let's see if it's worth it. I think with the amount of removal we have, we can... I think we've already beaten 2 companion decks. The first deck I had that went 5 and 3 did not have Boone in it, so it was more of a, yeah. I'm really lucky they didn't draw Lukia or Vivian. That deck should win 7 games, no problem. They're taking their time. Oh, they're mulling. Ooh, that's rough. To have that big of a deck and to have to mulligan the way they did is tough. They'll probably curve out no problem anyway. I do like Premier drafting more than bot drafting. Okay, we drew what we wanted to. I think we want lifelink in this case. Lifelink is going to be better if we decide to put a counter on it or make it unblockable. So yeah, let's go with lifelink. I would guess Yorion isn't worth it as a companion too, but I'm interested to see what happens, basically. It's kind of my take. Okay, so I think we're just going to play Phase Dolphin here and end our turn. Yeah, I will be decked first, that's for sure. Next turn, they'll be able to play Yorion, but at least the trigger won't do anything, and I can actually copy their Yorion, which is kind of funny. Potentially, I could anyway. I do need to draw a land to make that happen. Alright, here comes Yorion. Now I wish I'd chosen Death Touch, but, you know, what are you going to do? Okay, so I think we just copy their Yorion here. Yeah. I could switch to Death Touch. That's all I can accomplish here, is switching to Death Touch. I think I want to. So theoretically, they have Ominous Seas. See what happens. Nice. What I was going to say is I figure we'll draw removal at some point and then we'll be in business. And that's what happened. Unless they counter it. O3's rough, but at least your other one went well. Do I just attack with everything here? I think I do. Yeah. This doesn't count as drawing for their Ominous Seas, so I don't hate that. They may be digging for a way to remove Capture Sphere, though. They may have the white Pseudo Charm in their deck. Yeah, of course it would have been better to have Lifelink now. It's silly. World's silly place. Morning, Manta Morden. Foreshadow counters. Are there any other foreshadow counters in the game? Right. I almost think it's worth cycling Avian Oddity, but it's probably not. It's probably still better to just play the Oddity this turn. Wow. You don't expect that. Okay. I don't think dolphins are whales. I think dolphins and whales are both pinnipeds, though. I think that's the thing. Oh, cetaceans. Is a pinniped a completely different thing? That's the word that popped into my head. But I think cetaceans sounds more right. Ah, got it. Seals and sea lions. Yeah, that's getting big. We're going to want to find some removal by the time that happens. It's definitely closer to dolphins than fish, though, for sure, yeah. After all, it's a mammal. All right. You think they have another one of those tricks? Oh, I'm stupid again. I keep forgetting about keyword counters. Maybe they'll think I have a trick and not realize I'm stupid. No, they realized it. They realized it, yeah. Well, that's what we deserve to have happen. That much is clear. All right, so we're going to play Phase Dolphin and Facet Reader. Keyword counters, man. These guys are unblockable, so it wouldn't be a bad time to draw a reconnaissance mission. Wow. Kind of fascinated that that's what they did. But I'll take it. I can tell you that much. How strange. And they can't even... Well, maybe they have another land in their hand. They don't. So you need... Yeah, you don't have the mana, so I am... So we're going to need 6 mana at some point, and we don't have double black, so I kind of feel like we may as well play our crystal. Thanks for the sub, CRXP117, and we'll play another Facet Reader. No, their deck seems pretty sweet. Seems similar to ours in terms of being dirtily and doing silly things. Glad you enjoy the content, CRXP. We already had 6 mana, didn't we? Probably should have cycled that crystal. We do need double black, but I'm sure we're going to draw it eventually. I mean, our opponent played Yorion and is doing a pretty good job despite running some subpar cards like Garrison Cat and... yeah. That's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I need double black for several cards, not Dirgebat though. Yeah, we have the 3 mana 3/3 who gets keywords is what we have. Okay, well, that will give us an answer to some problems we may encounter later. These two will make one another unblockable. And then I think we play Terron. Do I want to give it hexproof or flying more? Probably flying. So we can kill the Kraken when it emerges. We unfortunately can't kill the Brushwag anytime soon. Nice. See, that makes more sense to me. It's also going to hurt. I can still block it with my Nipper, though. That might be worth it. Probably is. Double blocking that and killing it is definitely worth it. Then I can kill the Kraken and just keep going to town with the Dolphins. I can get the counters off the Brushwag, but it wouldn't accomplish a whole lot. I think they have Divine Arrow. That would be really brutal here. I can't just Death Touch block it, or I would have. I have to block because of Monstrous Step. Didn't have a choice. But yeah, I would have been with you if that was a choice. Okay, so I think we're in pretty good shape now. We have all the removal in the world. Which is basically what our whole deck is, so... removal. So that ups him to 5. Thank you for the follow, Waka Cubed. All right. Ominous Seas can make a Kraken. So we're going to take 2. No reason for them to make a Kraken now, so they won't. They'll wait till the end of our turn. Did they just cast that? They did just cast that. Interesting. Let's see what's going to happen now. Okay. Well. Blood Curdle plus Heartless Act. No, yeah, no. So. Guess we can loot first. Yeah, so pitch that. And then... yeah, we'll Blood Curdle the Recluse. And give this Menace. Look out. And... we're going to loot again here. Ooh. Hello. Can we take a hit from a Kraken? I think we can take a hit from a Kraken. We actually don't have to. We still have the mana, so we definitely do it. So let's play Reconnaissance Mission. Definitely going to be hard for them to win. Hey, there's our boon, too, just in case. It's a big Kraken. Yeah, they have to draw removal for one of the dolphins, that's for sure. Let's hope they don't have a way to put a counter on it at instant speed, huh? That would feel great. Alright, so... you think they have a way to put a counter on it? Oh my god. Please tell me the answer is no. Yeah, even if I can't kill it, I probably would be fine, but I would definitely be less fine. Okay. So... so, I think we play our Grim Dancer here. Just to be safe, and we'll go Menace Lifelink. This game should be over, yeah. Unless something crazy happens. So far with reconnaissance mission decks, I am 12-5, and with everything else, I'm at 500. Interesting. This is like one of my kind of card for sure. Yeah, a board sweep would have been funny there. We probably still would have been okay. All right, we got to 7-2, our first 7 win with this in this format. I gave it a C base and a B build around, which I think is about right, Reagan Smash. That's what I gave Reconnaissance Mission. Okay, so we go to 18. That's not an 18. 18 and 11. It's a better start than I had to Theros Beyond Death. I don't know if we can maintain it, but that'd be cool. Thank you for the bits, Goobus. All right, well, that'll do it for today's stream. I'll be back tomorrow and do it some more, and hopefully not just draft another blue-black evasion deck with Reconnaissance Mission and a bunch of removal, although, you know, if we keep winning with it, and it keeps being open, who knows? Maybe we will. So, everyone have a nice rest of your day, and I hope I see you all tomorrow for another stream.